Welcome into the Daily Dish. Jeremy Werner, Joey Wagner, and Ty Rodgers is going to show up in Champaign, proof that he is a winner because he'll have a gold medal as he was a starter on the Team USA U18 men's national team that takes home gold at the FIBA Americas Championship. And Joey Wagner, what did you see from Ty Rodgers, and what do you think his role will be for Illinois as a true freshman?
I think we saw a lot of what we thought we'd see out of Ty Rodgers. He was going to play the heck out of defense. He did that. Kind of a point forward. They ran a lot of offense through him. We didn't see him shoot a lot. I don't think we thought we'd see him shoot. I don't think that's what his role on this team needed to be. We saw him. I think the biggest thing, Jeremy, is we saw him understand what was needed out of him. And to be a 17, 18-year-old kid and understand what you have to do with the pieces that surround you is probably what makes Brad Underwood and his coaching staff very, very excited about Ty Rodgers, because he just gets it. He's got a basketball feel. He can do a lot of things on the floor that help win basketball games, whether it be defense, diving on the floor, facilitating things, and finding the open guy and understanding how to play the defense. It was a very Ty Rodgers few games there. I mean, I just think I have this stat line in my mind, this vision of what a Ty Rodgers game looks like, and he delivered that for Team USA.
I think I've said repeatedly, Joey, I expect Ty Rodgers to average like 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He averaged 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Team USA in about 18 minutes per game. He's not Khalil Ware, who looks like a future top 5 pick. He's not Cam Whitmore, which, boy, Chester Frazier, I see what you saw in that guy who looks like a top 5 pick, but he can play with all those guys. He makes those guys better. And you saw his assignment, Joey, why he started. He's a defensive stopper. He's incredible defensively, usually shut down the opposing team's best player. This wasn't the greatest competition that they're going up against, but I mean, the U.S. dominated as they should with their talent, but Ty just does a lot of little things, and he can play with so many people. You have to have shooters on the court around him, but right, Illinois should have a lot of shooters. Now, if he in danger on the court, maybe the court shrinks a little bit. But if you got Hawkins at the 5, I think Ty Rodgers can play the 4. I think Ty Rodgers can play the 3. I think he can times, if you need to, initiate offense as he did for Team USA. I just think he's going to play a 15 to 20 minute game role right away. And I think he's going to be a coach's dream. To me, Joey, he's DeMonte Williams on steroids, right? He's just a little bigger, a little stronger, a little bit more athletic. His question is the shot, but everything else he does incredibly well. And I think that makes an immediate impact and helps Illinois win games.
How many times did Brad Underwood use the phrase impacts winning when talking about DeMonte Williams? I mean, it was almost like every time he said DeMonte Williams, somewhere in the next 15 words, impact winning was coming up. And that's Ty Rodgers. It's when you have a team, and we know this is a talented Illinois team, when you have a team that you can put another talented piece, but you don't have to necessarily run anything for him, that just frees up a lot of different ideas, different actions, things they can do, knowing that he'll get it done, but you don't have to necessarily say, okay, this is a possession, we got to get Ty going. He's going to be going, and he's going to impact winning in those ways. And now he's going to walk in and face competition. I mean, there's a lot of wing competition on this Illinois basketball team. He's a part of that, but it just feels like he's going to find his way into playing basketball as a freshman, because he's a talented player who just knows how to win. It's so cliche, and I've always wanted to try to find an exact way to pinpoint what that is, but there isn't one. Like, you just see it and and that's him.
Yeah, Ty Rodgers, I mean, the first time I saw him, I said, that looks like a Michigan State guy, right? And you beat Tom Izzo for him, but he's the kind of guy that has helped Tom Izzo win so many games. And I know I use this comp, and it's crazy now given what he is in the NBA, but he reminds me of Draymond coming into college. Like, there's just so many little things he does. Now, what took Draymond to the next level? He learned how to shoot. He's not showing in the NBA finals right now, but he's a good shooter by the time he was done with college. So that's Ty Rodgers' next step to get to that NBA level. But man, he's an exciting guy, and you love to have him on your team. That is for sure. He's got to compete with Luke Goody, RJ Melendez, Matthew Meyer, all those guys to get some of those wing minutes, but I think he will. Jaden Epps and Sky Clark are going to be very important for this Illini team. They're more needed than Ty Rodgers, but I think Ty Rodgers could make as big of an impact, Joey.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think his impact's going to be felt. And if we want to zoom out a little bit, Jeremy, this is good for Illinois basketball. To have a guy who's starting on Team USA on the U18 teams, you had Io do it before Io's college career, and really you had Adam Miller do it, even though he was in the transfer portal afterwards. I mean, there was still Illinois was brought up. That's good for your brand as a whole. If you're Illinois basketball, to be able to be recruiting at this level, that your guys are one selected to training camp. We know Merez Johnson is another guy on the U17 teams who's involved with that. But also, two, to start and to impact winning and to have these conversations about a guy who, on the national stage, delivered in not 20 points a game, not 15 rebounds a game. But I bet if you went and asked that coaching staff, hey, how important was Ty Rodgers to what you guys did? It'd probably be a really long discussion, because he was very, very important to that.
Ty Rodgers shows up to Champaign this week. Can't wait to start covering his career, and we'll do it all at IlliniInquirer.com.